like you stepped into a fully stocked liquor store. Bottles of wine on display, rows of rum, topped with tequila, and shelves of whiskey-inspired bottles.
It's like a cinnamon whiskey. So it's the same Kentucky 74 base, but it has a little bit of sweetness.
This is the bubbling over business of spirit alternatives at Dry Cellar in Portsmouth, where customers are thirsty
That's really good.
for non-intoxicating options.
Just so happens that everything in the store is completely non-alcoholic.
Kate Boyle is the founder.
This Savvy Red from Loudest is one of our more popular red blends.
And dry bartender behind the first zero-proof bottle shop in this area.
We're the only one in New Hampshire, Maine, or Vermont.
She's formally trained in the elixir industry, wine pairings, working with food and craft beverages.
And I'll tell you my secret. I like, especially if you want something on the rocks, I like a little splash of this in the Kentucky 74.
Now she's toasting and hosting tastings to teach people about non-alcohol options. Suddenly,
Try the Chardonnay.
it's a buzz-free party in the middle of the afternoon.
Sometimes that means it's zero proof and it never had any alcohol in it. Could be a de-alcoholized wine. There's a lot of buzz terms and things that are floating around. Booze-free or buzz-free, NA for non-alcoholic, or AF for alcohol-free.
Kate, with help from her husband Jim, wants to squash the stigma of choosing not to drink. There are so many reasons.
Lots of folks come in because they have a particular health issue or something that they know alcohol doesn't interact well with. Others are just looking at their overall health, or obvious ones like you're pregnant or you're on medication. Other people will come in because they're training for a marathon, making choices like, oh, I want to be able to drive myself home whenever I'm ready to. Sometimes I just don't feel like having a drink. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Right this moment, I don't feel like having a drink, but I do feel like drinking something yummy. Just like maybe you'll stop at the local cafe and grab yourself a chai latte because you feel like drinking something yummy that doesn't have alcohol in it. It's going to taste a lot like bourbon. It's going to smell like bourbon. Particularly the kind of up-and-coming generations are starting to look more mindfully at their consumption of alcohol. I can barely keep up with all the new options, and I've always got customers coming in saying, hey, have you heard about this new brand? Are you going to bring this product in?
She loves to teach people how to create their own zero-proof concoctions.
It's always nice to have a pretty ice, you know? It's all about the presentation.
So step on up.
So I figured we'd start with a classic, a zero-proof twist on an Aperol Spritz.
All right.
So we have this very popular Wilfred's aperitif. I'll also use the Prima Pavée Blanc de Blanc, very reminiscent of a Prosecco. It's true 100% Italian wine, de-alcoholized, a little more for good measure.
I like good measure.
I like this really nice honeybush orange tonic water. Garnish with an orange.
It was so easy to make, and it looks delicious.
Let me know what you think.
I can't wait. Oh, that's good. Up next,
We're gonna make what I call a tropical storm. This one, the dark and spicy, is really reminiscent of a sort of tropical rum or a coconut rum. Ginger, lime, and pineapple in this.
she likes high-quality, low-sugar mixers, a squeeze of lime,
And you got yourself a tropical storm. Ready for number 3?
yes,
It's a zero-proof bourbon. Kind of a mapley, ginger, spiced concoction. The Fuji apple and cardamom. You could also just do this if it's the right season, a nice local apple cider and some club soda. Give that a stir with your cinnamon stick garnish. Cheers. Cheers. Kind of makes everything seem like it should have an umbrella on top. So